That was true. If Patrick needs his cup.
Little kids are hilarious. Yeah, little kids be bullying their parents. Ernest, what up, man? What's up, Don? Let me get over here on this so I can see the chat. See what's good with y'all. Yeah, I'm locked in today. Locked in. I'm outdoors. What y'all know about that? Yeah, Don talk about it. He said in touch with nature. Yeah, man. I feel like sitting in Starbucks and freezing again today, so came out here to the outdoor table. Yeah, exactly. The bird whisperer. What's that? What's up, Rashad? Oh, let me get this link. Hold up. Yeah, let me get this link going. What's up, Stacy? Bamani, what's good, man? he said the birds are my trade signals. Yep, they like stay out right now. They like stay out. So what's good with y'all? Oh, let me get this. Let me grab this link and put it out there, so folks know I'm over here. A little wind out here. I hope the wind is not hitting this mic. It shouldn't, because I got it inside my shirt, so it shouldn't be hitting it. Hopefully not. Free Facebook squad. Yeah, I came on YouTube early because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit Facebook too. If I get a chance to, I'll do it later. But I'm on the charts right now. I came on because when I leave where I'm at now, I got more running around to do, so I don't know when I'll have a chance to get back to the charts. So He said wind is fine, not too fast, about 1 micropip of speed. Ah, that's funny. What's up, Holly? Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here too. Like, it's nice. It's lovely. I had to come outside. I was inside, but I was like, nope. They got a table out here. I'm coming out here. Just relax. Frank, what's good, man? He said he waiting to get loaded. No doubt. He said get that 20-minute question. That's funny. Oh yeah, that's right. I told Muhota to do that, right? Yeah, he tried to get me right at the end of training. I was like, nah, man. Had me on here for another hour. I had to get to my oatmeal and what my daughter was making. She was making oatmeal and rice. I was like, really? My kids be bugging out, man. Daughter in the kitchen making oatmeal and rice. I know. Yeah, that's why I asked y'all. I was like, what y'all think about it? Y'all was like, nope. Everybody said it at the same time. It was like, nah, bro. You gotta hold that for tomorrow. That is funny. She said, good night, Irene. Exactly. She said, no new questions at 11, homie. Yo, that's funny. I noticed some women love to shop. I thought it was just my wife. I see that it's women, period. I thought it was just my wife. No. It's all y'all. Frank said, the more I listen to 301 while cruising around, the more I want to listen. Yes. Facts. Yep, 301 is our daily bread right there. Yeah, this market is just bursting right now. Speed bursting. Stacy co-signing it, talking about yes we do. I know y'all do. Y'all stay in the store. Y'all love it. Y'all love it, man. You stay in the store, and you definitely stay getting the manis and the petties. All right? Stay with the mani and the petty. Hands and feet done all the time. Ernest said, Jay Carly, the perpetual line stepper. Sly said, I don't know how you guys listen to 301 when doing anything like driving. I can't double task. Yeah, I'm sure Chris Rock did. And I know that he nailed it too. I know he was talking all facts. Yeah, the words are getting through them. They getting in them slides. They're not on your surface brain just yet. They're getting into the subsurface brain. Don said, yeah, women go in the store thinking to get one thing, they walk out with 10 things. Please. More like they go in to get 10 things and walk out with the store. Ab said his son walked in and said, is that Mark? Oh snap, that's funny. Oh man. Holly said on demo I saw very few MRMH ops at first, and then I saw quite a few more. Been on live 3 weeks and yet to see one. Pricing is so different. Yeah, pricing is different on live. But you will see it. You will see it because it happens. It definitely does happen. So it's only a matter of time. And you're right. You 100% right. Patience and discipline. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, most of the time it's just a waiting game. It is just a waiting game. I mean, like I haven't even. I think I've taken. In the last 2 weeks, I've taken 2 trades, maybe 3 trades altogether. You know, because I just have other things that I'm doing. And I don't have the same amount of time that I normally would have on the charts. So, you know, I talk about that all the time. I'm like, if you don't have time to be on the charts and you got stuff that's just going on, you know, you should be doing what you need to do regardless. And you should never put yourself in a position where you're going to be stressed out. You know, like just putting extra stress on yourself. It's not a good thing. Because that's going to transcend into your trading. Stress transcends into your trading. You're much better off not trading, not taking trades, than you are trying to force trades because you haven't taken a trade in a while. Or you know, you feel like you haven't seen a trade or whatever the case may be. You're much better off not doing anything. Just, you know, stick to the script. Much better off, trust me. And the one thing also that you have to remember is in the interim while you're waiting, you know, understand also that you're getting better at the process. So the better that you get at the process, the more that your skill is continuously elevated. Like it just continues to elevate nonstop. And that's where you need to be. You need to be in a constant evolution of your skill. You know, if you're trying to do anything else that throws off what it is that you're training to do, is just going to slow you down. And you don't want to slow down your progress within the process. It's just not worth it. It's not. Yep, it is not worth it, man. Slav said it's so different that I feel I can't spend too much time on demo because once I get into live, it'll be different. I'd rather slowly progress from the live right away. Well, Slav, if you do that, and I'm not telling you not to do it, but I will give you some guidance. If you're going to go on live for the purpose of looking at live and ultimately paper trading on live. Don't necessarily go with the intention of wanting to trade, because you'll get to, you know, the point where you'll be able to trade. You want to get to the point where you're able to understand the dynamic of what you're looking at and how to identify and recognize the market environment, the behavior, of course. And then when a trade sets up, you need to see what that looks like on live. You know what I'm saying? So if you do make that transition to live, paper trade on live. So that means you keep your demo account open while your live account is open. You use the live information, and if you see an opportunity, you take the trade in the demo using the live information. And this is specifically for you right now, Slav, or anyone that's thinking about going live. You need to practice on live first. You need to paper trade, and you need to be recording. Yes. Yep. Jay Carly said, if you don't do the process needed for the purpose, you may struggle more. You will struggle more. Yep. And if you see what Don is saying? That's me. Position ourselves so that you don't have to trade every day. Now we talking. So, you can do that. You can ultimately put yourself in that position where you don't have to take trades every day. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's worth the time that it's going to take you to do that. Like, regardless of how you look at it. J. Carr said, and it will take longer. Yeah, you're going to slow yourself down. If you don't go about it the right way, you're going to slow yourself down anyway. So, I got to set this time. I'm wondering why this thing ain't going off. This time is not set. All right, I set it on this next one. Slav said, I'd rather do it right on live right away than do it on demo for a 50-0 goal in 1 to 2 months of just trading and practicing with paper money. So, Slav, are you insinuating that you're actually going to trade live? If that's what you're saying? Versus trading demo? Like you're gonna take actual trades in your live account? I want to clarify what you're saying right now. Because let me see. Yeah, he said, yeah, but just mental and paper trades at first for about 5 to 10 trades. Where you get 5 to 10 trades from? Like, why are you giving yourself such a low number? I'm just curious. I'm curious why you starting that low.
Okay, that was the one with the goldfish.
Because I actually, I'm going to say something, but I'm going to wait until you respond to that. He said, because I want to start live with the 100. Okay. Adam said those are thirsty numbers. And this is a good conversation to have, actually. This is a good dialogue that we're about to get into now. Yo, hold on. Let me look at this 2417 real quick. See what this is looking like. $24.17. Environment and behavior. Well, environment is nice right now, actually. It's slowing down. Not nice yet. It's getting there. Behavior's still looking funny. So there's still a level of instability present. And that's cool. Oh, let me set this timer now. Hold on. All right. So let's talk about this, because this is definitely important. It's a good discussion. Let's talk about it. So Slav is saying because he wants to start live with the 100. And let me read what y'all say first, and then I'm talking. James said, don't your money have to be long to do it that way, because the losses will come from it being something new. James. That's some wise, that's some insight right there. You heard what James said? He said, your money gonna have to be long to do it that way because you're gonna lose because it's new to you. That's very, very interesting. Slav said, no, the money doesn't have to be long. 100 is just fine to start growing. So Slav is going into it with the intention of winning. And I like that. And I want to talk about this. Pena said that sentimental value in the trade. In less than 3 months, I took my demo to 105,000. I went live and trades were not as good. And Pena, I understand what you're saying. Slav said, if you don't miss any steps, get down to each phase, and the parameters and my MH, etc. There's no reason why losses will come. Whatever happens, I'll learn something along the way. Jay Carly said the reason that we listen to our elders is because they've already made all the mistakes, so you can repeat them, or prevent them. I'm loving what everybody's saying right now. Slav said, see, that's because demo gives you more setups versus live. And I'm curious to know something. Does demo really give you more setups versus live? Or does it give you the perception of more setups versus live? You know, I like to get a little deeper than the surface, so that's just a general question. Slav said, I don't want to get happy and comfortable in demo and then transition into live and be disappointed. Ernest said perceptions. Demo gives you the exact setups as live. Now we getting there. It gives you favorable pricing longer and more often. We getting some wisdom here. Let me see. That's what everyone is saying, so I guess half of the people that said that are wrong. You mean that said, the difference between demo and live? Well, if you actually listen to what they're saying now, like what Adam and Jay Carly just pointed out, they are right. Now, what it leads to is, if you're in demo, you're gonna take way more trades, because since the perception of more trades are available, you take them when you see them in the demo account. Now, perception is not the same as reality. That's why there's a difference between demo and live. Think about it. If perception was the same as reality, demo and live would be the exact same thing, but they're not. So the demo does give you a perception that there's more trades. But I want you to understand that the whole purpose of you practicing and even going through the process of, attempting to take trades is so that you become better at the process. The process is the key. Now, with what Slav is suggesting, I'm not even saying that that's like what he is saying is wrong as far as wanting to go live. If you want to go live and you feel confident in your ability once you have gotten to the point where you feel comfortable, go for it. I want you to, because any way that you do it, you're never going to be able to avoid the process. The process has to be done, whether you do it with real money, money, on demo, paper trading live. It don't matter. You can do it with $100, with a, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter how you go about doing it. The bottom line is that you have to go through the process regardless. You're choosing how to go about the process. You understand? That's your choice. Now, I mean, take me, for example. When I first began trading, I didn't even know what a demo account was. So you understand the dynamic is totally different with my experience. My experience was not what the average person's experience is now. And this was the case in Forex, and this was the case when I came onto the NADEX platform. I literally did not have a demo account on the NADEX platform until 2018. And that's because I was using the demo when we were doing like exercises and stuff on training. I had to use the demo for that. Before that, I didn't even have a demo account. So the whole time I was using real money, losing, making some, losing, and it took me through the process. I had to go through the process regardless, whether I chose to do it on demo or I chose to do it with real money. I'm always going to choose to do it with real money because that's just me. But I know what the risk of that is. You understand? And I accept that risk. So I'm not doing it and worried and concerned about losing the money in the process. I know that losing money during the process for me is something that'll be the case until I figure it out. So once I figure it out and I get upset and I'm tired of losing, that's when it's gonna click for me, because my OCD kicks in and then it takes over. That's what happened with me on NADEX. Like, I got to the point where I was like, yo, I'm tired of losing. I'm either gonna figure this out or I quit. So the dynamic was totally different for me. So when I give you my advice, this is coming from a place that's totally different than where you are. You might be in a place where a few $100s means a lot to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just spare $200-300 at a time. You can't, you know what I'm saying? $100 might be a lot to you. I don't know what your financial situation is, but I know one thing about the skill that you're learning. It is way more valuable to you that you learn and acquire the skill and elevate your skill level to the point where you're comfortable when you actually do go live. That's where I'm trying to get you to go. I don't care if you do live now or do live later. It doesn't matter to me. Either way, you still gonna have to go through the process of development of your skill, whether you're doing it with real money or you're doing it on the demo account. You can't avoid the process of developing your skill. Like, it doesn't, you don't just decide, hey, all right, I'm gonna start with $100 and I'm gonna get to work. And you start with $100 and you start working and you start, let's say that you do the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say, for example, that you follow the flip method. And that's more so what it is that I'm calling it. You taking 100, starting with 100. When you get to 2, scale up. Get to 4, scale up. Get to 8, scale. You realize that you're aggressively scaling up the contracts, and you're doing that on the basis of your confidence and your ability to take the trades as they come, and to take the trades that you should be taking and not do anything else. You understand that, right? Like your intention is to not deviate from what you're being trained to do. So that means that you're not doing that, you're practicing. Does that make sense? You don't want to start the blueprint and the flip mode and be in practice mode. That's what I'm trying to explain. You don't need to be practicing in the flip mode. When you get to the flip mode, it's work time. Like, now it's time to work. In other words, now you need to be at a point where you're actually executing what you've been training to do the whole time. So the training process is more important. It's bigger. It's bigger. Little kids are hilarious. Let me read some of the comments real quick. Adam said, I'd rather lose fake money. Oh, man. Ernest said, pricing is different between demo and live. The mindset of trading and demo is not the same mindset as trading and live. Once you have that real money in the equation, everything changes. It's a very interesting dynamic. Like, it really is. J. Carly said, we do 45 and 0 on demo, 20 and 0 on live before we ever hit the place order on live. Slav said, I'm going to live paper trade, but it depends how I do in the first 10 trades. Maybe I'll be able to start soon after that, or maybe I'll bump it up to 30. He said, I'd rather live trade and not lose real money. I do see. I appreciate the way that Slav's his disposition is. Like his mentality is that I'm gonna get it, and that's how you gotta be thinking. Like the way that Slav is thinking is solid. I don't think that he's in a rush to lose. He's not rushing to try to lose money and to try to to do nothing stupid. I don't see that. What I see is that he's anxious to get to the point where he has the skill that's required to do this and be consistent with it as far as execution. And I understand that. That's the youth in him. I totally relate to that because I've always been like that. Like I see so much of myself in him. And I'm not even saying that being facetious or anything. Like I'm just saying, when you are determined to do something, you're gonna do it because that's it. It's like there ain't no other option but to do it. That's always been my mantra. Like I'm gonna figure that shit out until I'm gonna keep doing it until I figure it out. Put it like that. Now, what the difference is for anyone really that's coming into this training with us is that you have a foundation and a blueprint laid out. You understand? Like when I was in position when I first started trading, I didn't have that. I was forced to figure it out on my own. Now that's why I'm showing the difference between where I had to start from and what you guys are starting from. There's a huge difference. You guys don't have to go through any of the pain that I felt. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the pain that I felt, I can communicate to you guys now. Put you on, let you know, nope, no, we're not gonna do that. Nope, we don't do that. Nope, you gotta learn to be patient. Nope, you gotta get your discipline up. Nope. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm guiding you and I'm bringing you along right into where you need to be mentally in your mindset in order for the execution to be solid. Because that's what it boils down to. It's about how you execute when it's all said and done. Nobody cares about, anything else. Nothing else really matters. It's about how you do it. Like what are you actually doing? If your execution ain't there, the results ain't gonna be there. So how do you get to the point where the execution is always there? That has to be the question that you ask. Has to be. What's up, Sheena? Yo, this alarm be just going crazy. Slav said you can go through the process of learning within 15 paper trades, learn the skill almost to the T with that, instead of just putting the goal to 50. Just because it's only 15 doesn't mean you can't learn in that amount of time. You're putting numbers, like I don't like to put numbers on things anyway, because everybody does not learn the same. So what might take somebody, it's the same way how we train. There's people right now that have watched 301 for 40 times and they still don't understand a bunch of stuff in the training. Literally watched it, listened to it about 40 times. They still don't get it. It might take them to get up to 100 times before they're just beginning to get it. Then there's somebody that might have listened to the training 20 times and they got it in their head. They got the process on repeat. Boom, boom. They only heard it 20 times, listened to it 20 times, watched it 20 times. And it clicked sooner for them. You see what I'm saying? So you can't base everything off of a number. The numbers give guidance, yes. Just like how I know that the more trades that you practice on taking before you actually trade with real money is giving you more time to develop the mindset habits. So you thinking that is making you better at the ability to be in the market. When you set a high number like 45, 50 trades on demo before you go to live, you realize what that's doing, right? What it's doing is it's actually giving you time to develop your mindset skills. Not just develop, you're not just practicing and getting better at the process of the framework. You're giving yourself the time that you need to develop patience, discipline, and focus. You're going to need discipline and focus when you start dealing with real money. Unless you're going to keep making deposits in your account. Because like I said, what will happen is if you don't learn it on demo and now, you're going to learn it whenever you go live with real money later on anyway. The difference is that this over here is coming out the bank. This over here is in the practice account. So it's kind of, you decide, like you pick your poison. Can you deal with being over here on this side? Because I want you guys to understand the value of waiting. There's value in waiting until you know that your skill is elevated. Because once your skill is elevated and is at a point where your execution happens without you even having to think about it, you're not scared, you're confident. Once you get to that point, that's when you can flip. That's when you're at the point when you can flip. You see? So you want to be at the point where you can flip. You don't want to be at the point where you're scared to flip. If you know, like it's so crazy, like that we just talk about this stuff literally every day, all the time. Because you know, the more that we talk about it, the more clarity comes out of it that's going to help somebody and really just help folks to understand. You know, it's like I be talking until I'm blue in the face about it, and I'm saying the same thing over and over again. I keep saying the same things over and over again. And the bottom line, I'm telling you, it all boils down. It's primarily your mindset. It's not even what you're thinking that it is in the market. You know, oh, I'm not finding a lot of trades. Oh, I'm on live, I don't see a lot of trades. I just told you I ain't take a trade in 2 weeks. But the 2 weeks before that, I took 9 trades. So I know why I didn't take a bunch of trade in the last 2 weeks. I've been busy. Like, you understand? Same thing is gonna happen to you. When you go live and you are working on putting yourself in position, stuff might come up. You might not have the time to be on the charts. What you gonna do if you don't have the time to be on the charts? Just because you in the growth phase, you think you're gonna force your way into trades? Nah, man. Nah, and that's what I'm saying about developing the mindset. You know that it's a part of the game. It's a part of business being patient. You're gonna have to wait. You can't just be jumping into trades. You can't do that. That looked good enough. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, damn, there's a bunch of comments in here. Jeez. Shit, let me start at the bottom. I can't even scroll back. Holly said, dealing with my own pride is dealing with myself. I can only speak for myself. Slav said, even if I do, I'll just learn as I go along and see my mistakes and greed. See you through, deviate in there. How do you know I'll deviate? What if I don't even after learning and getting good at the skill? Slav, you don't, you don't have to like feel no kind of way because people are trying to offer advice or whatever, because the bottom line is you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. Like, that's the one thing I've come to realize. People going to do what they want to do anyway. Like, regardless of what I'm saying, regardless of what anybody else is saying, whatever you got in your head to do, that's what you're going to do. So I always just encourage you to take heed to wisdom that comes from people that have been through what you're about to go through. That's all I ever say. Yeah, exactly. He said it's all good advice, and that's what I'm saying, and it doesn't mean that whatever I do won't work. No, nobody's saying that. Nope, nobody's saying that at all. He says, I'll be here if it works, and I'll be here if it doesn't, and you guys will see my mistakes. And that's the thing, like, whatever your mistakes are that you're going to make, just the fact that you know that you're taking responsibility and you're going to own them, you already on the right path with that. Like I said, I see a lot of myself in Slav because he's so young. When you're young, you have a level of ambition and you have a level of, well, I'm doing it. I'm gonna go hard. And that's how you should be. You should never try to, I guess, like suppress that energy. You can't suppress that energy anyway. When you in your 20s, you can't suppress that. That's like trying not to like girls. Once you at the point where you like girls, that's it. You like girls now. You on the hunt. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand. And Slav gonna be all right. He gonna be fine. And that's why I wanted to talk about this, because it's not just him. Like, this is for anybody. It's for anybody that feels, that they want to go and endeavor upon just, hey, take some money. Let me take some money. I'm going for it. Take 100 and throw it in there, and I'm going for it. Do it. That's how you're going to be able to put yourself to the test anyway. You realize that. Like, the bottom line is, what I like about the way the Slav thinks is that he's not scared. You understand? You have to respect that. I respect that. I respect anyone that's not afraid, because fear is one of the things that holds you back from doing what you need to do anyway. So the closer that you get to being fearless and, like, not caring, it's kind of like how I think about it when I talk about it. Like, when I'm trading, I don't care about the trade. I'm not concerned about the account balance. Like, I'm not thinking about any of that. Literally. Oh man, I'm about to take this trade, 34 contracts, man. Oh man, what if I take a loss? I'm not thinking about that. It's just focus on the process, and that's it. See, so that's the place where I'm working on every day, getting you guys to get to. When you get to that place, it's game on. It's game on. It's a matter of what you're doing to get to that place. That defines the process for you, because you have your own process within the process. You understand? But this is good dialogue. This is definitely good dialogue right here. This is powerful. And is this alarm going off? Maybe I don't hear because I'm outside. Damn, I thought this thing was on. What the hell? Oh, excuse me. Let me see. Sheena said, I'm a grandma, I'm trying slow. I know, grandma, I know. Stacy said, if you are old, you should go hard. Ernest said, can't go into trading thinking that you'll be the exception. The one that gets in a few days. Trading is simple but not easy. Be humble going in, be in it for the long haul. Definitely. Definitely. Jay Carly, Ernest with the haymaker. Slav said, me not being afraid doesn't mean it's necessarily me trying to be greedy and fast and jump into it. But I don't want to do it wrong either. Slav, you right where you need to be, man. Look, matter of fact, let me go back. I'm gonna repeat what you said a minute ago, because you said something that was very wise. Let me go back and find it. Listen to this. This is what he said. He said, I'll be here if it works, and I'll be here if it doesn't. And you guys will see my mistakes. That's it. Like, you don't even got to say nothing else. There ain't nothing else to talk about, right? He said, in other words, I know where I need to remain anyway. I need to be in this environment, even if it works. Like, let's say that he did it and it worked, and he goes, boom, off the cuff for anybody. Let's say anybody does it. You take 100, boom. Take it up to where you want to get to your income phase, and then you get there and you're there. Now what? Like, you made it? You good now? No. I did it and I still train. You understand? Like, I'm not gonna abandon everything just because I accomplished one thing. It's not about accomplishing one thing. It's about always accomplishing little things. That's where we're going. Being consistent. The consistency is the key. How do you remain consistent? You stay training. How the hell you think championship fighters and teams remain the champion? Do they stop training after they win that first championship? No. What they do the next year? They train even harder than they did last year. They know now they got to defend the title. You the champ. Now you got to keep the title, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you trying to get to become the champ. But even after you become the champ, for you to remain the champ, you still got to put work in. That's the key. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I brought that up, because he's right on the energy where he needs to be. He right there. He's like, I'll be here if it works. I'll be here if it doesn't. That's it. And that's what we're all here for anyway. Like, everybody is here to learn from one another. You know what I'm saying? Adam said, forget it. I'm depositing 10K. Oh, snap. Oh, gosh. That is hilarious. Yeah, exactly. See, Slough said it. He said, so we can still keep doing it. Exactly. Exactly. Jay Carly said, you're in the right place. That's all that matters. Ernest said, you'll be all right, but realize that this is a serious business. You are the CEO of your own business. You only answer to yourself. Very true. Very true. What's up, Chris? Slav said, I like the guidance you guys are giving. Everything is being kept in mind. And I know that. I know that already. I knew that from when you first came, huh? And that's like, you know, you remember my expression when you told me how young you were. Because I was thrown off. I was like, damn, he's only 21. I'm like, my son is 22. You understand? Like, that's half my age. So I just was thinking in terms of how much life ahead of you have. Like there's just so much in front of you. It's crazy. And that's why I stress patience and discipline heavily, because you slow it down, you speed it up. That's how this works, man. If you want to really speed things up, slow things down. That's insane, right? But that's what it is. That is what it is. What's up, Mick? Mick said, this is an investment in self. You must learn to serve the protocol first before stepping into leadership. Discipline is doing the thing to do. Peleus said, man, I see why you chose 5-minute binaries. Everything you do makes sense. Mark, I'd rather know what it's doing in 40 seconds than in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Yeah. Yep. Adam said, that drive he has is what makes people. Yep. What's up, Chip? I used to say that all the time. But, it's funny because I don't even say that anymore, because I realized that if I was his age, knowing what I know now, listen, y'all would never know me. None of y'all would know me. Nobody would know me. Y'all would never hear from me again. Because when I was young, I was I was selfish as hell. I was thinking about me and getting mine and getting to it. So who knows what I would have done. If I would have learned this, I'd have took what I know and I'd have just been out. Been traveling and doing all type of stuff and being reckless and wilding out. I'd have been doing young and dumb stuff pretty much. Not really, but who knows? Maybe I would have. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I just might have done that. So it was meant to be the way that it is. Holly said, no boss is here, but we are the board of advisors. Well, you definitely are your own boss. It's kind of like a McDonald's franchise. Every franchise owner, they own their own McDonald's. But the way that you make fries is the same in every McDonald's. Think about that. Now we talking, right? Think about it. Y'all caught that? McDonald's has different owners of the franchises, but they make the fries the same way in every one of them. Slav said, I wish I started at 18. You only like 20. What are you talking about? He said, oh, snap. That's funny. Ernest said, lifetime skill. When you get it, you got it. Working a minute a week. Ab said, if I started at 18, I would have busted my account a bunch of times. What? Slav said, I mean here, this TA training. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Adam said, I still blow it, Slav. Yo, Adam is crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I read that too. I had no idea what Mick was saying, so I skipped past it. I don't even know what he was talking about. I just was like, okay. It sounded like lyrics to a song, right? It sounded like lyrics to a song. Oh, he hit you in the head. What'd I tell you? I told you. Oh, snap. Jay Carly said, where we are right now is a product of our decisions, knowing that what decisions you will make going forward. Yep. Man, it's real nice out here, man. Oh. Seems like I heard that song before. Does it go like bang, bang, boogie? Does it go like that? Ernest said, no, Adam, he said he must be mixing that oatmeal and rice. Oh, snap. Ernest said, young and dumb is a necessity. Be sure to grow out of it, though. Hey, I've been there. I know. I know. Yeah, so this market is shit. Right now, it's full speed ahead. They moving like a freight train a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Any of y'all ever ate a macaroon? Macaroon. I bought 3 of them. I ain't tried yet. They holding it for me inside. But this place right here, they sell macaroons. So I was trying to like ask her, what is it like? Is it like a cake or a cookie? She said it's kind of like both. Mick said bougie cookies. That is exactly what my thought was when I saw it. When I looked at it, I was like, so all right, let me break it down. So I bought 3, right? $9. Mind you, they're like this big. They're about that big. So I'm like, all right, I tried 3. I think I got a gingerbread one. I got some other one. I think one is caramel, and one is a chocolate praline, and another one is a gingerbread. So I'm gonna try it out. Look at Sheena. She was like, "Oh hell no!" Like you know how it is. Sometimes you just go somewhere, you just look at stuff, and you're like, let me try it. And I don't ever look at how stuff much costs until afterwards. But afterwards, I was like, "What the hell was that? Why I just spend $10 on some damn macaroons, and I ain't never tasted one in my life." Yeah, it is a French cookie. Ernest said they call it macaroons so they can get your whole wallet. Right, so they can overcharge you by $2.50. Yo, Jay Carly said that her favorite after ginger snaps. What? Stacy said I'm gonna wish I got a brownie. Come on, Stacy. She said I was being cookie flossy. Yo. See, that's funny because she right. I was flossing on them. I was stunting on them in there. I was like, give me that. I went in there, I got an apple turnover, warmed up. Now the turnover was good, I ain't gonna front. The apple turnover was good. I don't know if you ever tasted. You ever taste apple butter? Who know what I'm talking about? Apple butter. It's in a jar. You know where they make it? In Amish country, right? Apple butter. It comes in a jar. It's like a spread. Delicious. Now that apple turnover, that's what it tasted like. It tasted like that. It was very good. Yeah. Yo, Jay Carly is stupid. She said Cookie Flossie. Stacy be hating. Stacy talking about she don't like apple butter. Get out of here. Come on, Stacy. Right, thank you, J. Carly. Applebuttersbomb.com. That's what I'm talking about. Apple butter's the truth. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, man. Thank you. That's noise pollution. It's noise pollution. Stacy talking about whatever.com. Slob talking about he don't like apples in anything. Oh, but you like apples, but you don't like apple pie, you don't like applesauce. What? Yeah, that's weird, man. That's a little weird. Yeah, somebody did say cherry butter, right? What is that? Oh, you know, oh man, that reminds me. There is a place. There's a girl that makes, young girl, she's about 25. She started her own business making these jams. And I'm gonna try one of these jams because people I know ranting and raving about the jam. And I'm a jam lover. Like, I like jam over jelly. Like, y'all eat peanut butter and jelly. I eat peanut butter and jam. You know what I mean? Ernest said, you eat macarons with the pinky out. Cookies are fisted. Oh, snap. Never been a fan of cherry pie, man. Like, see, what's funny is I am with cherries what you are with apples. I like cherry candy. No. Actually, I don't like cherry candy either. I don't like cherry pie. I like cherries, but I don't like cherry pie, cherry butter, whatever you said. Somebody said cherry butter. I don't even want to mess around with it. It seems like cherries don't need to be messed with. Like, you just eat a cherry. I don't mess with cherry pie. I mess with apple pie, peach cobbler. You know? Jam sandwich. Slav said, I can't stand the taste of apple cream in pies. Nah, man. Apple pie got chunks of apples in it. It's like cut up apples with the nice smooth and spread of apple. The consistency and the texture of the appleness in the pie is what makes apple pie. James said jam. Oh, jam. Oh, y'all are weird. What? Yo. I don't even want to repeat what Jay Carly just said. She just said she don't like pie crust. What? I'm about to leave. Like, just for that, I'm going to get my macaroons. Yeah, what y'all know about this? Look at this. Look, it comes in a box. Look. But I do want you to see the size though. Look at the size. Look. See that? Like they little. They small. This the gingerbread one right here. This other one, I think this is salted caramel. And I don't know what this is. I don't even know what this is. Anyway, I'm gonna try the gingerbread one. Now it might be the truth. Might be delicious. Let's see. I see why these are expensive. It is good. It is good. Would I buy it again? Yeah. Bailey says Simpson Donuts. Oh snap. Yeah, y'all didn't say. It's a reliable taste. It tastes like, you know, like when you have like a craving for like a dessert and you know exactly what it is and you know where to go to get it. That's what this tastes like. Like it's dependable. Like if one day I'm like, yo, I want a macaroon, I know to come here and get this. This is good. Yeah. Ernest said, we're here watching the man eat macaroons on the trading chat. Yo. Oh, snap. Yeah, y'all are crazy. I see now, Adam. I did give him credit. I did give him credit, right? That was Adam's joke. Yeah, we found out yo, Paley's ripped off Adam's joke real quick. Yo, he retweeted his joke. He retweeted his joke in the chat. He got credit for it. Oh snap. This is good, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. That was good. Now, what I will say, I wouldn't buy a box of them. I literally would come here and get one. Be like, can I have that macaroon? Like, I'm not buying no dozen of those and letting other people eat my $3 macaroons. I'm not doing that. I come here and just get one. Yo, y'all are insane. As said, nobody can take credit for my hilarity. Yeah, I had a little. They got lattes and stuff in there too. I had a latte from there. It wasn't Starbucks, but it was alright. Wasn't Dunkin Donuts either. That's so crazy. I always compare coffees to Dunkin Donuts and Starbucks. Like I'm still looking for some coffee that's better than them. It's hard to find, man. Closest I've come so far is On the Ann's Pretzels, but they gotta sell the coffee there. When they have, if they sell the lattes at the location, they got a good latte, man. Yep, they got a good latte. Holly says stability in the macaroon market. Jay Carey told me, yes, we'd like one macaroon, please. Unbelievable. Gary said the bad part is you can't look away. Nah, I didn't do that. Jay Carly said, am I outside of Starbucks and then went across the way for a macaroon? Nah. I'm gonna show you, look. Let you see it. How you flip this thing around? It's the place right here. See? Like they really got macaroons in there. Very good too. Yeah, I really left because of that comment. She talking about she don't like pie crust. Who doesn't like pie crust? What is that? I know I gotta get an amen on that. Like for real. Who does not like pie crust? She said I better get Lulu a macaroon. Lulu got 2 in the box. She got 2. You already know. Lulu fight me if I don't bring her back some food. Like Lulu will literally try to beat me up. She'll be like, you had a what and didn't bring it back? I'll be like, I ain't have nothing. Who told you that? She'll be like, I was on your YouTube live. I'll be like, oh. See, I ain't stupid. Just in case she watching. And my daughter, she'll snitch. She'll be like, Poppy's on live. He's eating a macaroon. She keep telling on me, I'm a hide the rice. You heard it yesterday when we was on training. She was talking about oatmeal and rice. Oh my goodness, my daughter's insane. Unbelievable. Ain't nothing like homemade apple pie though. Nothing like homemade apple pie. You know, there's somebody, who was it in the group that makes cakes? I think it's Brandon. Brandon makes cakes. And I could tell from looking at the cake that cake is delicious. Like for real. In case you see this, Brandon, I need a cake for real. Who talking about Oreos dipped in coffee? Who said that? I know nobody said that. It's live. What? Oh. That's the youth in you, man. He said, J. Carly told me to say it. That is hilarious. Yeah, there we go. Ernest said double stuffed Oreos dipped in whole milk. Yes. Organic whole milk. Yes, sir. Ernest said he make cakes and makes his own pie crust. See, now we talking. And first of all, anybody that make their own pie crust really bakes for real. Ernest, I'm gonna have to hit you up, man, for real. He talking about he make pie crust. What? So that means you make cobbler, you make apple pie, you make pumpkin pie, you make sweet potato pies. Come on, man. You know, and like, I'm not even saying it because it was my grandmother, but literally, I believe that my grandmother has the best sweet potato pie ever. And I'm waiting still to taste somebody's pie that's better than hers. Like, I'm serious. I think I might just travel around the world and taste sweet potato pies to see if I can get anything close to what she used to make. See, they're going in the macaroon spot. Told y'all. See, it ain't just me. Everybody likes macaroons. Let me charge this phone. This phone be dying quick, man. Sheesh. Let me see. Is it charging? Yeah, it's charging.
Please tell me, because there's no other outage on this except now. If you would have,
Holly says she got a sweet potato pie recipe. What? Holly, what you know about sweet potato pie? Holly, you make your own crust too? Ooh, Ernest said hand pies, turnovers, pineapple upside down cake. He said the bougie version. Sly said, when it comes to food, my childhood was solid A+. Nice. He said, I make my own cereal, of course. That's my daughter. She's good at making a bowl of Frosted Flakes. Yeah, I'm looking at the market too. Looking at the corner of my eye. They ain't doing nothing right in this second. Yeah, I kind of feel like that, Stacy. I kind of feel like that. Stacy said, I ain't gonna find it because it's not my grandmother's recipe. See, because what it is my grandmother didn't have a recipe. You know, like, recipe involves measuring. She didn't measure. When she made a pie, every pie was different. Like, you know, different. It had a different amount of flour, different amount of sugar. The size of the sweet potatoes was different. Every pie was unique, so there's no recipe for that. There is no recipe for that. Yep. If you even said measure, like if you asked her, oh, Grandma, how much sugar did you put? She'd be like, you don't measure no sugar. That's what she used to say. Like, she'll flip on you. She'd be like, you're gonna have to get out of here. Kicking people out the kitchen. You could not be in the kitchen when she was making anything. You couldn't even be in the kitchen. You had to wait until she finished. What is a peach cobbler upside cake? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Right, Sly said recipe is the new age way of making food. Man, Ernest got me wanting funnel cake now. You know who got the best funnel cakes in New York? Coney Island. You go to Coney Island, you get a real funnel cake. Like, first of all, the funnel cake can't be dry. If your funnel cake is crispy and dry, it's not right. It has to be buttery greasy and have just the perfect amount of crisp and fluff in the middle. The outside is crispy, but it's a light crisp. It's like a light buttery crisp on the outside, and then the inside is fluffy. You ever had a funnel cake that was soggy? Come on, man. You might want no soggy, greasy, or crunchy funnel cake. All right, Holly. Yo, y'all a bunch of greedy. Y'all are greedy. Everybody on here right now is talking about food. Yo, yeah, everybody on here right now is talking about food. Yeah, see? Right, Sheena? Sheena left and came back, and y'all still talking about food. Oh, Sheena, you missed the macaroon. You missed the macaroon. Oh, man. Walker said he gonna end up being 301 pounds from listening to all this talk. For real. Oh, you was here? Oh, okay. She said, nah, I heard about them expensive ass cookies. Nah, the gingerbread was pretty good. I would come back and get one. I would come back and get one. Who remembers, well, I know Slav was a baby probably when they still had these stores around. Remember Mrs. Fields? Remember when Mrs. Fields used to have stores? Like, I know that she still makes cookies now, like in the store. I'm talking about she had a store. And if you, like, usually her stores were like at the malls. As soon as you walk past Mrs. Fields cookies, the fragrance and aroma of the cookie smell hits you instantly. It was not possible for you to walk past there and not get a cookie. Like, and I'm not even joking. I ain't even joking. Mrs. Fields, man. All the good stuff they don't have no more. Like, they don't have nowhere now where you walk by and smell cookies and you gotta get it. No, don't nobody make cookies like that now. Like, not even close. Them cookies were warm, and she used to make the chocolate chip cookies. They were small like this. And you used to see the morsels, the chocolate morsels inside the cookies were, you know how, like, when you look at chocolate, it's shiny because it's melted? My goodness. Them cookies was warm with the melted chocolate chips. Ugh. Smell in your mouth, man. Ernest is getting that slob. He said, first of all, if you tossed your chicken in barbecue sauce, then your chicken was bad. He's like, my chicken don't need no sauce. Chris said, you ever had beignet? Beignet, what's that? I'm probably not even saying that wrong. It's either beignet or beignet. Beigenet. Nutella-filled beignets. Well, anything with Nutella is probably good. What's this market doing? This market is not doing anything right now. French donuts. Are they fried? Do they make them like in grease and fry them kind of? It's either beignets, beignets. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Fried donuts. Okay. I've tasted those. I have tasted those. When I was in France, I tasted baguettes, or they call them baguettes. Now, baguette is good. It's like a pancake with sprinkled sugar on it. It's fried and it's very thin. Very good. Okay, so I had it right the first time. I said beignets. What you know about that? What you know about my French? What you know about my French? Yeah, man. Man, you talking about pouring beer on what? Wings? Man, that is so... I had an aunt that used to do that. She used to pour beer on the burgers. That's why, like, anytime I used to go over there for a cookout, we would eat first before we got there, because wasn't nobody eating her food. Don't nobody want no beer on the burger, man. I used to couldn't stand when they did that. She literally would pour, like, she'd have, and then it wouldn't even be good beer. She'd be using like Colt 45, like malt liquor, pouring malt liquor on the burgers. Nah, man, I ain't about that life. Yeah, like beer has to just be a separate entity altogether by itself. They got something else in here called bubble waffles. I don't know if you ever tried that before. It's called a bubble waffle. I wasn't interested in it though. Like, I stick to Haagen-Dazs. See, I know how to eat good, man. What you know about Haagen-Dazs, the dulce de leche, banana split. Come on, man. Like, I know how to put you on to some stuff that'll make you fat. Because you be eating real good. She said, Mark need that distinguished beer in a glass. Yes, I do. I need it in a glass, in a beer glass, with a lemon or an orange on the side. Like, if I drink Blue Moon or Stella Artois, I gotta have my orange peel on the side. Sliced orange. Joshua said she was like, you gotta be drunk to like this burger. Oh snap. You talking about beer or the shish kebab? Nah, man, that sound like, you know what that sound like? That sound like a college party. Yeah, see, Shawty know what I'm talking about. Stella Artois, baby. Sly talk about we missing out. Hey, some things I'm gonna just miss out. Some things I'm just missing out in life. I can't do it. Sheena said, how about those thresholds? Don't worry, Sheena, I got you. 301, Sheena. 301. Oh man, what time was it? It's already 2 o'clock. See, I be messing around with you. I be messing around with y'all, man. Time be just flying. Let me get out of here. Let me go get this kid out this class. So y'all, I'll check y'all out later, man. I'll see y'all on training. I might come back on live at some point. I don't know. It depends on how much running around I got to do. But if I don't see y'all later, then I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, I'm out. Deuces. Macaroon.